Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of the activities with the subjunctive with you, but I'm just going to do the first couple, and then I'm going to push you out of the boat and you got to swim. So I would open up your online book on page 184, so you can toggle back and forth between the two. Okay, here we go. For activity 6, we're using impersonal statements at the beginning, and then we are writing the rest of the sentence. It tells you in your book what the sentences are, so hopefully you'll use your book as a reference here. So this verse says, it's a shame that they don't overcome the obstacles. So we're using the verb superar as the reflexive. So it's a shame. Es una lástima que. So they don't overcome. So I need the ellos form of superar. So what would the ellos form? Que ellos no superen los obstáculos. Okay, number 2, it's best that you be in charge of your problems. Okay, so encargar, that's a GAR verb. We know that there's something special about that, so make sure we look at our notes here. So it's best, es mejor que, so that you be in charge of your problems. So we're going to be using the verb encargar. So what would the to form of encargar be? Que tú te, what would that GAR change to? Encargues de tus problemas. Okay, so there are 3 more in your notes, and these are the verbs that you're going to be using. Notice that there is something about conseguir, so you'll look in your notes about that, but the rest are just IR verbs and ER verbs. These are regular. I would use your book. Okay, activity 7, la ecología. Okay, so again, I would use your book. It says, it's a shame that the smog threaten our health. So amenazar, ZAR verb, that's what we're going to be using. So it's a shame. Es una lástima que. So we're going to talk about as smog, okay? And so I need the it form of amenazar. It's a ZAR verb, so amenace nuestra salud, okay? It's rare that the government not support the development of new solutions. So we got to put a no in front of our verb. So es raro que. So we're doing something about el gobierno, and we're going to put a no in front of our verb. So no apoye el desarrollo de nuevas soluciones. Okay. So you're going to keep going. You have numbers 3 through 6 to do. So dañar, aceptar, colaborar, just regular AR verbs, but notice proteger, that's one of our irregulars. We know how to do that when we have notes about it. Okay. Hey, now we're going to do activity 8. ¿Qué opinas? What's your opinion? So it's not good that she eat in front of the TV. Okay. So no es bueno que. So what's the ella form of comer? Que ella something delante de la tele. Que ella coma delante de la tele. It's important that we help the elderly. Okay. So it's important. That's an easy one. Es importante que. So I need the nosotros form of ayudar. We're going to be helping the elderly. So what's the we form? Que nosotros ayudemos a los ancianos. So we're going to keep going with our opinions here. So I give you some hints about which verb you're going to be using right here. Notice conducir, I'm giving you a hint. Go back to the yo form in the present tense, drop the o, there's your root there. All of these, just go back to the yo form, drop the o. Okay, and you'll get the root that you need there. We're on our last one, activity 9, los expertos, the experts. You'll definitely want to use your book for this one, okay? So it says, why is it necessary that we lessen the pollution? Okay, so there's a phrase in your book there that starts with disminuir. So I would look at your book for a second. So we have to start off with the word why. So, ¿por qué es necesario? Why is it necessary? That we lessen the pollution. So the verb is disminuir. So we have to have the nosotros form of it. So disminuyamos. It's one of those irregulars. La contaminación. I looked over the other ones and we don't have any more irregulars in this activity. So why is it important that we do investigations? That we do studies. ¿Por qué es importante que? So I need the nosotros form of the verb hacer. Here's a hint. Go back to the yo form, drop the o, then add the ending for nosotros. Hagamos, que nosotros hagamos investigaciones. Very good. So you're going to keep going. And you're going to use these impersonal statements in front of these questions. These are all in your book, so you can use that there. But you're going to ask the questions, okay? Don't worry about the answers. We'll do the answers together. But we're going to do the questions.